guys, Megha here. As you all know, we are watching some points about book Do Epic Shit, and in that I have told you about some points. Before we see about failure and success, then we see about awareness, then we see about habits. Means how can we develop our habits and how can we remove bad habits that are taking us away from our goal, from reaching to the goal. We have seen all that. Then next point we see about entrepreneurship. That is my most favorite point. You all know. And now we are watching about the point money. Actually, when I was reading this book at that time, before reading book, I also was thinking same things about money. Such as money is not good, it is the root cause of all the problems. It creates distance between human beings and all these things. But when I read this book, I realized that actually I was thinking in a wrong way. And when I read this book, I understand that how can I think in a positive way about money. So in today's video, we are going to see about 10 lies I was told about money. Means Ankur wants to say us that what lies he was listened about money, and that lies took him away from his development or from fulfilling his dreams. So let's start. The first point is lie 1. Money is the root cause of all evil. From an early age, thinking about money was not encouraged. It was the unsaid rule that money is important, but thinking about it is evil. Isn't it joking? After all, money was the reason behind fights, wars, disagreements. As I told, it is my own experience also. Now I know it is not money that is the cause. It is the importance we attached it to it in our lives. Money is simply a medium of transaction. When it becomes an emotion, that is when it consumes us, and that is the true for all things in life. I think this happens same with me. I was also thinking that money is the basic cause of all my problems, and it creates so many disturbance in my childhood, and that's why I used to hate money. But when I realized the fact, and after reading this book, I realized that it is not the money that has caused so many troubles in my life, or that has make my life that had make my life miserable. But I think it is our emotions. Means means what I feel about money, that caused all these problems in my life. And I think that is the fact. We must understand that we are human beings, and money is not a live thing that has feelings, that has expressions, and that has its own thoughts. And I think that has given only to money, to human being, and we must focus on that. We shouldn't let money to be interference between our relations, or to be interference between two persons or two friends. We must think about that, and I think that is the best lie that I have ever heard. And actually that's not right. We have to correct that. Be wary of those who are rich. It was always assumed that getting rich was possible only through exploitation of others, being cold-blooded and twisting the law in your favor. The rich are the ones who have compromised on their morals. Now I know that for every immoral rich person, there are countless more examples of people who treat money, people, and values with respect. It's just that by design, they are not the ones we hear of or speak of. News covers the abnormal, not the normal. Means in news we see so many things. The things are that uh, the brother killed to another brother for the sake of property, or due to because of father not give money, a child suicide committed a suicide. All these things, when I heard now, I feel very bad. I feel that is that money so much important to our life? Yes, it is important for our life, but money is not our life. It is required for living a satisfied life, but without money also we can live life satisfied. And we think that if suppose another person has become rich, then I will thought that he must have done something wrong, that's why he has got so much money. But we didn't see that how much efforts he has taken behind that, how much struggle he has done, how much problems he has faced to get to that position. And instead of thinking about that struggle, instead of facing that much problems, we keep thinking that he has done something wrong, that's why he has become so rich. Is it good? Or does that thing makes us more and more rich? The fact is no. So we have to think that how can I get to that position. I don't want to blame another person. I can't blame another person. He has his own story. He has his own struggles. I have to look for my own story and I have to face my own struggles. And I think that will definitely make me rich. And though there are so many problems, we must treat money, our values and our peoples with respect, with due respect, so that we could get that more and more, because it is said that whatever we give, that comes returns to us in multiple manner. Means suppose I give respect to another person, then he will definitely give me a respect. If I hate another person, I will get hatred as well as. So we have to think about that. Then lie third, saving money is more important. Of course saving is important, but we were never told the complete story that investing is more important. Post demonetization, all the money saved by our parents came out. They were lauded for their saving capabilities. Most savings approaches that we were taught destroy the value of money. To make your money befit inflation, we were never taught how to invest them. I heard that many people said that we must save money. It will be required at the time of problems, or if suppose some hospital expenses arrive, then I need some money, or any problem come, then I have to face that problem. I must have the money, and for that purpose we save money. But I think due to saving of money, we decrease the value of money. Means I have to think that if I want to save money, then I want the return about that, and if I'm getting that return, then my saving is beneficial for me and for my future life, or for whatever I want to do in the future. And for that we have to invest our money in a proper way at proper place. Investing money means I can invest money in share market, or I can invest money in mutual funds, but that should be trustworthy. Don't listen to another person. Do your search, as we see yesterday also. Do your search, consult with different peoples, and then decide what you want to do or what you have to do. Just focus on that and just invest money. Just don't save it. Let's see the life for buying jewelry is an investment. I also heard that so many people said that I will invest in golds, I will invest in platinum, in diamond, because that becomes my liquid asset and I can sell that at any time. That is, let's see what Ankur say about that. We bought jewelry at the smallest excuse. It is not only added to the social status, it was also considered a wise choice because gold appreciated in value over time. It was an investment. Now I know gold is an investment, jewelry is not. When we disguise our desires as our needs, we almost always end up making a mistake. He has said such a brilliant sentence, guys. Let's listen again. When we disguise our desires as our needs, we almost always end up making a mistake. Means we must know the difference between desires and needs. Jewelry is our desire, and I think gold is our need, because jewelry is different and gold is different. Jewelry can be of any metal. It can be of silver, it can be of platinum, it can be of diamond as well. But about that, gold is at higher level, because now we are seeing that if you are listening news or if you are reading current updates, then you must know that the rate of gold is rising again and again continuously. Day by day it is getting higher and higher. So if I bought some gold and if I kept that as my investment, then when the rate of gold is increased, then I can get extra return about that. That's why I think jewelry is not investment but gold is investment. And while doing that, we must be sure about our investment, about financial condition, about market. Just don't do investment because I am saying, I am not a financial expert. Let's see life 5. Buying a house is the ultimate financial goal. Paying rent was the classic middle class curse and also the middle class crime towards oneself. Our own home, as early as we can buy one, gives us the security we deserve and the status we ought to have. Now, I know buying a house early in your life is binding and thus can be a regret filled decision. It most likely doesn't make financial sense. Do the maths. It also binds you to a sea, to a city, and to a locality that you will always find hard to escape. I think I agree with this because when we were living on a rent at that time, paying rent was really it was feeling like a curse to our life. And now we have our own house, but I feel that we had stuck there. We had so many chances to do. We have so many places to live. We can go at so many different places, but we can explore our world. But we say that why to go any another place? We have our own house. Then why to go here and there? I think he said the right because it shouldn't be our ultimate goal, but it should be the one of the milestones in our life. We have to achieve so many milestones in our life, and buying a home should be one of them. It shouldn't be ultimate, and we must explore our life. We must try something new about ourselves so that we could expand our thinking, so that we could learn new things, I think. And for that we must travel, we must see different places, we must meet different types of people. We have to stay in different locality so that we could learn so many new things. That's why it shouldn't be our ultimate goal. Let's see the life. There are so many guys. How we are going to complete it? All expensive things that we buy are assets. The way to define an asset was by how expensive it is. The more the cost, the better the asset. Started with home appliances, then scooter, then car, then house. Buying assets was the middle class indulgence. Now I know most of these are not assets. Even the house we stay in, it is not an asset. The only two assets that I perhaps built over years was my network and my content. None of which I had to pay for with money. It was bought through my time. Means us, according to me, assets means such a thing that will give me more and more return, that will give me more and more happiness, satisfaction, pleasure. And I think I don't get them in buying scooter, in buying a mobile, or in building my own home. For me, my true satisfaction will be when I will have my own library, and when I will keep reading their books full day, and I will enjoy the company of books like this. The another point for me of satisfaction will be when I will build the house in my dream. I will build the class in my dream where my all computers were well settled. All students will be satisfied, and I will see them that they had seated there, and I'm watching them such proudly. And I think that is the most beautiful. That will be the most beautiful feeling in my life, and I am pursuing for that. Definitely, I will do that with your blessings. So assets should be the things that we give time to them, and they give us in return happiness, satisfaction, joy, freedom. That should be the assets. We shouldn't be tied to the assets. I think that is most important point for me also. So I think our time is up, and we have to end here today. Tomorrow we will see about next slides, and then I will share tomorrow next one. Thank you so much for listening my video. Keep watching my videos, and keep encouraging me like this. Also keep saying me how can I improve my videos in a better way. Thank you so much guys. See you tomorrow.